What's up, Focus Trades? Happy Wednesday and happy Thanksgiving Eve, my friends. Hope everyone's doing well, getting a little bit better. In this video, guys, it's going to be a little bit quicker than usual because it is a short week. But I'm going to dive in and really share my thoughts here in regards to the overall market of, what I think could happen here in the next week or two, so to speak. But market, guys, is obviously closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys enjoy some time away from screens with your family, with some good food, all that wonderful holiday stuff. But we're gonna have to get back to work here quickly. So we do have a half day on Friday. So this week, guys, kind of just, rolling through it here. You can see it in the market. It's just been going sideways, potentially wanting to get through this week, get through this month, and then get right back to work. So want to talk about quickly, guys, just a few important things here in the overall market to keep an eye on, again, leading into the end of this week and into next. Most importantly, guys, is we just got a reversion to the mean on the overall market, right? Ever since we had that beautiful bottom here for the past few weeks, we've been ripping hard. If you remember our conversations, we got towards that through 2 to 3 ATR for about the second time this year. We kissed that 3 ATR. And ever since then, we made one little pullback and then we chopped back up and we've just been sitting there. We had a pretty nice top out day the other day. I believe that was Monday. And then we pretty much, guys, got that reversion to the mean, right? It's as close as it looks like it's going to get. Wouldn't quite touch the 21, but we reverted to the mean. Let's call it that. So again, guys, this is really healthy, right? Obviously the market is still at the highs and the mean, travels towards it, but it's always a nice reset. And you can just see the market as of right now doesn't really want to go lower. And while it's doing this beautiful sideways action and this beautiful much needed pullback, we're now setting up into a daily squeeze, which I really, really love here. So we're just starting, guys, with this daily squeeze. Excuse me. Currently, it's a black dot, right? If you use the Squeeze Pro. So we're really just getting there. But remember, the squeeze is all about visualizing compression. And right now, we've been trading sideways for, a good amount here. Call it almost all of November, right? We're wrapping up here heading into December. Really would like to see what this squeeze can lead to. So again, guys, got to be really picky here for the rest of the week. Either if you're taking the week off or if you are trading, I recommend being very, very quick, right? Getting your piece, getting out, because they're just going to continue to kill a lot of premium. And I feel like a lot of names might wait to do their moves. We'll have to see. Just be smart, guys, if you do trade this week. But overall, if we just continue to stay into this range leading into next week, leading into the end of November, we could, guys, kickstart, the end of year here with a beautiful daily squeeze. Right now, that's what's going to happen here. And every day it's going to continue to get tighter and tighter. So let's see, guys, what the market gives this week. Again, if it can just continue to sit here, we're going to get tighter and tighter. And then eventually next week, we can decide if we want to break out or not, or continue to head lower, or maybe just continue to get even tighter. But that's what I'm focusing on, guys, at the moment, really just watching this daily squeeze start to develop. That's what's getting me the most excited here. And that's where we can lead to, really amazing moves. Just look at the last daily squeeze we got, right? Took a few days to set in, took a few days, and then we absolutely exploded. And now we're just sitting here getting right back into it. So I love what the market's doing. I love that the holidays are coming. Sit back, relax, guys, protect your gains from this huge run up. Let the market set up in the next few weeks, and we'll see what it does, after that. But with a daily squeeze, we're gonna have to go one way or another. If you look at technology, it's going to be a very similar pattern here. If I just clean it up real quick, we were uptrending nicely, and then we broke the uptrend. We reverted to the mean, and it looks like we're going to start a daily squeeze here in a few days, right? So as long as the market, again, can just continue to hold up here, I think we're going to really, really set up big picture for a nice potential push, or again, a breakdown to the downside. As long as we can get a squeeze, it really makes this game much easier. And if we just peek at YM, guys, right, they're kind of the index that moves first, right? It had kind of moved lower and reverted to the mean before the market, went a little bit lower here and caused the market to revert to the mean. And now it's already in, a few dot squeeze. So again, it kind of moves first. So this is what I expect the market to, potentially start to look like. Or if we just keep holding up and we just stay range bound, we're going to start to get that compression. And we'll have to see just how long these markets want to sit in it. But, You guys can look at my squeeze board here, and we're starting to get compression on the daily, the 4-hour, the 2-hour, almost every time frame for all three indexes. We're getting tight. So again, guys, overall here, be very patient, let things coil, let things get tight, and let's see what the market wants to do. Whether, I doubt anything this week because we're closed tomorrow and half day on Friday, but really just pay attention to how things are setting up into next week, right? Watch some big names, watch the overall market. Are we holding the levels we need to hold, right? Why I'm doing a good job of holding up here. ESN and Q are literally just flat, bouncing near the daily 21 and bouncing near the daily 21. That's what we want to see. So really, guys, I think the market is just gearing up here for its next big leg. While it's doing that, especially with a short week, make sure that you're smart and you stay out of trouble. Let's go quickly, guys, look at VIX, because we do need to see one thing happen here, above or below, that can really dictate the next big move. So if we just zoom out here and let me put a little bit more time, let's get like 90 days. All right, our next big levels, guys, are VIX 20. All right, so we finally cleared this 18 level and we got that sell-off in the market, right? Every time we rejected it, the market was a nice dip buy. And as soon as we get through it, the dip buy turns a little bit into more selling, which is what's happened here in the overall market. But all that was, guys, was a reversion to the mean. So if VIX continues to stay below 20 and continues its journey back down towards 18, and then it breaks 18 and goes to 16, the market's going to really start to rip nicely back towards highs. And again, maybe, fire that squeeze. If VIX continues back through 20, we can continue to bleed. So be very mindful here of VIX. As long as it's above 18, the market can really go either way. But if it gets below 18 and stays there, we're super bullish. Where if we get back through 20 and hold, we're super bearish. And right here is kind of, the deciding ground. So let's see what happens. But that's my thoughts, guys, on VIX. I just want to share a few setups that I will be keeping an eye on. Again, for this week, being very, very patient, but some things that we do need to talk about. So one is Google. First off, guys, Google has fallen into a stunning daily squeeze, right? It's kind of leading the way. It pulled back nicely and is starting to hold first here, getting on, one black dot and two red dots, getting nice and tight with flat Bollinger Bands. I love this setup. If we take a look intraday, guys, we're starting to get an hourly squeeze as well. We're holding really nicely. Take a look, we have a 30-minute squeeze. All right, nice compression, nice and bullish. However, we are currently under the daily 21. So if we look at, the daily 21 EMA, we did revert to it, but we did end up slipping it. But we've done a good job, guys, of, bouncing right at these levels that we've continued to bounce and getting the candles right back above the levels that we did in the past, right? We kiss here, but we close above it. We kiss here, we close above it. We kiss here, close above it. Kiss here, and looks like it's going to close above it. So Google's doing a really good job of holding up, right? They're at the bottom of a beautiful daily squeeze, and they just reverted to the mean. I love this one. I'm keeping a very, very close eye on it because as long as it can hold here, and as long as it can base, again, I don't know if it's going to do anything this week, guys, but if it can start to clear that mean, work its way back up, then it could fire that squeeze. But just even a good dip buy here makes sense. So give it some time, guys. As of right now, under the mean, continue to reject it. So give it a little bit of time, maybe the first close above it. But as long as it's holding here, it's going to start to squeeze and get tighter and tighter. And this is just one of my favorite setups that I think could work back to highs and then absolutely explode here into the end of year. Let's wait and see. So again, a few more levels just to talk about. We get 2909 as a point of control and a 2969. So again, if for some reason it does break out this week, I think it could push up towards that 2969. And again, if it waits till next week, that's even better. So we got to see what Google wants to do. And then one more setup here, guys, is Amazon. And it's a very similar setup. It reverted to point of control and reverted to the daily 21. All right, this dashed white line and this green line, basing nicely and starting to give us some good squeezes here. So I had a good day today, bouncing off POG, bouncing off POG, bouncing off POG. As long as it keeps holding that 3540, looking for a push back towards that 3700. So right now we have a stunning hourly squeeze. Take a look. We're going to start a 2-hour squeeze here into the end of week. Really keep a close eye on this one, guys, right? Again, maybe it's a half day on Friday it runs. Maybe it runs next week. We're going to find out. But as long as it's pulling back to the mean and holding and basing, getting ready, guys, to rip higher, right? If it goes below it, obviously different, but with point of control and the mean here, this is just where everyone should be loading if they're bullish. And then we should see it clear this range and head back up towards that 3,700. So keep a close eye, guys, on Amazon and Google. I think they're both two really good tech setups, whether it's this week or next. Look like they could lead us back to the upside. So that's really what I want to focus on here. But again, thank you guys for your time and for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Again, be smart this week, guys. Finish strong. Make sure you don't do anything stupid to kind of ruin your holiday. Go enjoy your family. Go enjoy your friends. Go enjoy some good food. And we'll talk next week. Appreciate it. Hey, Focus Chan here with Simpler Trading. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything that we do. And if you want to see us trade our money live in real time, go to simplertrading.com and you can sign up for more. But happy trading, guys. Stay focused. I'll talk to you in the next video.